And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Bears going against the Sluggers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now Willie Stargell. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And there's a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 outs, base is empty. Rip towards third. Fires over to first. Bogaerts retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Coors Field. And pitching in this game, Dustin May.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Happ sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Rafael Devers. Alcantara back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Now a long throw to first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Hayes, the base runner at first with one out. Fastball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. Did not go. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside. And the count is filled up. Goes down looking. So up next, Junior Caminero. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering way off the plate. On the ground. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Popped up. Squeezes it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here is David Ortiz. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. First pitch swinging.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Stays alive. No score here in the second. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back here in Denver. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now here is Roman Anthony. And that misses. Ball 1. Anthony throws right, bats left. Only 20 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. This one popped up. Middle of the infield. Perdomo makes the play, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Luis Robert Jr. The next to hit takes ball 1. Check to swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. No swing. The delivery to Robert. Not even close there.
No strikes.
And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. In half up to him.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing instead of
swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. Out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the last of the third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. And a foul ball.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Anthony on the move, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now here is Harper.
The right fielder, Harper.
On the ground at first, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Rafael Devers. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Varitek. Just
off
missed.
The plate, ball 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 down, nobody on. That
balls,
missed by a
1
lot.
strike.
Ball 2. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Ryan Roberts. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Big Red picks up the K.
Now batting, number 17.
Next to hit, Scott Rowland. Fly ball down the line. Anthony under this one. Snags it for the second out. Rafael Devers up to hit. Rounded out his first time.
Hitter, Rafael Devers.
They say you win.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. We're
One
here
ball,
at the
two
bottom of the
strikes,
fourth. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And there's the ball.
That's out.
Inside. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Coming on his half. He's there to make the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. Alcantara back to work. And that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Not in time. He's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Caminero aboard here at first with nobody out. Laced into left. That's a base hit. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 4-0. And now Willie Stargell. First pitch misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here at Coors Field. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Cut on and lifted in the air. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one.
Now batting, first
David
baseman,
Ortiz now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Now 1 out to right. Anthony has a beat on it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fights it off, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Happ sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Denver, and here is Devers.
The designated hitter, Rafael.
Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Ortiz takes it to the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero.
Inside ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just off the inside edge. Up the middle. Perdomo on to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Left field. Happ pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-1. Ryan Roberts digs in now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets the out.
He's
2
out.
down after the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Ripped on a line. Happ makes the grab. That is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Digging
off
in,
for the Bears,
Roman Anthony.
The right fielder, Roman Anthony.
And a strike on the outside edge. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Now
Couldn't get any air under it, but he
Release.
smoked that ball back up the middle.
Robert.
Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
This one in the air. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. That's out to center field. Carter under it. They got it for out number 2. Willie Stargell, the next to hit.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even
Now pitching.
new pitcher coming on, the veteran Danny Coulomb.
well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just
0-1.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The tying run at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see
0-2
some
is the
movement
count.
over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stepping in, Evan Carter.
Number 32.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Knowing
count.
that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to
Nope,
lay
that's
off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Simmons.
Ball one, no strikes. Inside, just missed. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Back here in Denver. Now here's Sander Bogaerts now. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. And he makes all the plays.
Blake Widen.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball is outside. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
1 down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Harper now.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Coulombe back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. To the right side. Stargell steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Batting, the left fielder,
now at the plate, Jarren Duran. Down and away for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive and base hit.
The batter, number 1.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Roberts. In the air, left side. Pat under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here comes the throw.
Now batting.
So up next,
17.
Scott Rowland. 0 for 3 in this one. That one inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Inside, just missed. That one hit to right. Anthony on his way over. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Jason Varitek. Perdomo makes his way towards it. Hauls it in. 1 away. Junior Caminero will hit next. 1 for 3. And the
Count
sweeper
1-0.
is off the plate. Treinen, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Misses
Ball
off the inside, and that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Harper has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom 9, and now the DH, Rafael Devers. Dennis Santana on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a big swing and a miss. And that is out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek down to first with it. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Stargell makes the grab for the 2nd out. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.